Hey, it's Ron. Indy Geek Life. How you guys doing? All right. I know probably ain't gonna get no one on here, but I'm just gonna throw the live on anyways. It's 4:20 in the morning in Indianapolis, Indiana. Here. Figured I just got done doing an airport run and a speedway run on Uber Eats. I was getting ready to head home and stuff, but I dropped someone off at the airport. I got to run for Uber Eats, so it was for $11 going a mile. So I was like, okay, I'll get it from the Speedway gas station. I looked up and see what it was. It was 2 Arizona teas, $2, 99-cent teas. I was paying $11.09. I was like, I'm hoping this is all base pay and not being tip baited. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to head home. So if I pick it up and drop it off and it's tip bait, I'll make a couple bucks. I said I can get gas at the Speedway. I'm due for top it off for tomorrow. So I stopped, got my fuel, topped it all off, went in. Got the run. Went, dropped it off at the apartment a mile away. The whole $11.09 is all base pay. None of it was tipped. It's all base. Well, right after I had accepted the run and picked it up, and then just dropped it off, I got a Denny's order. And the Denny's is about 2 miles away, back towards where I just came from, and it's going to Canby, Indiana, which is straight up Kentucky Avenue here in Indy, right down the road, like 4 miles from the restaurant. And it was for $11 or something like that too. It was like $12 basically. And I was like, no. I thought about it, and I said no. So I just left after went up to Sam Jones Expressway. I was going to start sneaking over towards the house. Unless a little airport run came in that was pretty good or something like that, then I'd take it. Well, the Denny's run just popped back up again for $21. I'm like, okay, now I feel like Chuck with dashing across America. When he's like, I'm the only Uber driver. I'm going to decline this, and they're going to send it back to me here in 5 minutes, and it'll be for double the price. Well, that's what I just felt like. I just went from a $12 run to a $21 run. So I was like, all right, I'll go take it and pick it up for 4 miles now. So shoot down here to the Denny's to pick up this order to take it 4.5 miles for $21. So. But I'm like, it's 4:30, going on 4:30 in the morning. I was like, anybody else is out on lives right now. I said, the only people who may be out is the West Coast people, you know, because for them it's not 4:30 in the morning. It's 1:30 in the morning, so they're still out maybe doing their bar runs or getting all that stuff out and dealing with the fun people for them. Where our fun is over and it's starting to turn to the Sunday morning crowd and the ones that's making that early morning breakfast or that drunk dinner run. So I'll take what I get, you know. I was like, it's heading towards the house anyways in Canby, and going in the back way, I can go home 5 minutes away from this way too. So it's pretty close to the house either way I go. So I was like, I'll just take the easy money and have it made. So, and most likely, majority of it's probably all base pay because it doubled in price from $12 to $21. So I'm pretty sure it's all pretty much base pay too, which is fine with me. I'll take all base pay money. That way I can sit there and put it in the pocket. And if anything else pops up after that, I'll take it to, like I said, I'm close to the house, but I'll take the easy money. I ain't mad. It all spins. Get ready to go on vacation next Friday morning. I leave for vacation, so I need the money. But downtown was kind of quiet tonight. No, there was one little fight inside the parking garage. I was a little far away, so I don't think my camera got it. They had a little scuffle last night. I was trying out my new body cam because my other one disappeared. I can't find it. But the infrared automatically turns on, which is not bad, except for when it automatically turns on the infrared at night, it turns everything black and white instead of being in color. So I turned off the infrared, and so everything for the night's stuff would have been in color. Of course, nothing really happened, so I wasn't able to get anything. So I got a little bit filmed on my phone from last night from the little fight and stuff, and them acting like a fool. So I'm gonna see if any of that translates into the video. I can pull it and put it on there. Now, this Denny's has a drive-up window. I don't know if they're gonna service it or not, but we're gonna find out if they're gonna let me pull up to it or if they're gonna make me go inside. Let's see here. Hopefully they'll just hand it to me through the window, but we'll find out. She's making a milkshake. Six items. Hopefully they don't have any of the drinks. Let's see here. They ordered bacon, sirloin steak, Oreo shake pack, bacon strip. So it probably is theirs then with the shake, but it's all right. We'll take the shake, take their money. $21 for 4 miles. We'll take it. Oh, she just walked away and didn't come. Well, I love when they look at you and then walk away. Don't say, wait a minute or nothing. I mean, they could have at least said, hey, I'll be there in a minute or something. So, she's still making more shakes for it. See what's going on. It's like half of them don't pay attention to the drive-thrus anyways, and these pull-up windows. But she looks like she's making a third shake. So I wonder how many freaking shakes this shake pack is. And this says Oreo shake pack from Denny's here. It doesn't say how many's in this shake pack. Nope, she just went out front with that one. The food is sitting there and 2 shakes. Come on, people. Oh. So. Oh, I guess we're gonna. Guess we're not answering the drive-through. Guess not. I guess they don't look like I answered the drive-through. I may have to go in. I don't know where she disappeared to. The guy, the one waitress. So, guess I'm gonna have to go inside and get the food here. Well, he's walking up. Ugh. Come on, people. All right. Just there you go. Hello. Yeah. Did you? I was like, maybe she can't see me. I was like, you walked back this way like 3 times.
Yeah, I've got people in.
I know. I seen you making the shakes for the order. I got the Uber order.
The Uber order?
Yeah. I was like, that's probably it sitting there, but she probably didn't see me. Phoenix.
Yeah,
I was like, well, let me tell you how.
that.
And I was like, I was going to turn my lights on. I was like, then she'd probably freak out. So.
Just a little bit. So we're here for
Phoenix.
Phoebe?
Yeah. It says Phoenix G, the Uber. Yeah. I figured it was, and I seen it, see shakes on it, and I seen you making them. Yeah. And I was like, I wonder how many shakes are in this dang thing, and then you took the other one out there, so. I was just being lazy. I didn't want to have to get up.
You know what? I don't blame you. I just got to bear with me, because I'm only...
Oh, I figured that.
I'm the only server tonight.
Oh, no, I
figured
that, and I was like, I wonder if they, I don't know if it's how tinted it is on that side. I was like, well, maybe they can't see all the way through good or not.
Yeah,
so.
no, I can. I just wasn't really paying
You're
attention.
fine. Not a problem. Thank you, honey, too. All right, there we go. At least we got it picked up this way. We didn't have to get out of the car. Order verified, 2 shakes picked up. Food's here. Leave it door. Get it loaded up. About 5 miles down the road. All right. Like I said, it doubled in price. It was $12 when they first offered it to me, and I didn't accept it. And then they re-offered it back to $21. So I'll take it for $21. I just hope it's all base pay. None of it's. I mean, I want tip in there, but I mean, if it's all base paid, then it's nice. It's all guaranteed that way, and you don't have to worry about anything. So it makes it easier. We'll flip around and go back the other way here. We'll get this dropped off. Someone's getting steak and bacon and all that. So I wonder if they were hitting the bars, man. How's it going, guys? Thanks for stopping through. Travis, you guys, appreciate it. Just doing some little late night Uber runs. And was heading home and got some Uber Eats runs. So I'm for 5 miles for $21. So I'm taking it. So I figured this time of the night there ain't many people out here live, so I go ahead and do a little live stream. And I know most people in my area is in bed asleep this time of night, or heading in from doing the late night runs at the bars if they were doing them. And I'm figuring a lot of you guys are West Coast or other places, so it's 1:30 going on 2 o'clock for you guys. So if you guys' bars close at 3 like here, you guys got another an hour or so before the bars get busy. Are you guys doing Uber? Are you guys doing like DoorDash this type of night? I didn't even look to see if I could DoorDash, but we get a lot of airport runs this early morning. Between 3:30 and 5, we get a lot of airport runs. But I couldn't turn down these 2 Uber Eats runs. Like I said, I just did the first one I did right before I went live was picking up at the Speedway gas station. I stopped and got gas, and it was 2 Arizona teas, 99-cent teas, and the base pay was $11.09 for base pay for 1 mile. I mean, I had to gamble on it, and it was all base pay, so I didn't have to worry about it being tip money being tip bait or anything. So $11 for 1 mile, and I was going to the gas station anyways to top off my car, have a full tank of gas, so when I'm ready to go, then I ain't my wife won't let me work on Sundays, so I have to take one day off a week. So tomorrow I'm off, and we're taking the kids, the grandbabies, and my 2 daughters, they're older, and my son, and like I said, our 4 grandbabies, take them to the pumpkin patch tomorrow. So I'm going to spend the day with the grandbabies and the kids playing at the pumpkin patch. I get them all pumpkin and stuff like that. So I'm at the oldest one's 7, and the other grandbaby one is 3, and the other 2 are 2. So it's just nice to see them when they're still young like that. And my granddaughter, she loves me. She's a papaw's boy or girl, and the other boys, they're grandma babies, you know. So, but I got my granddaughter. She loves me. So we're all give each little grandkid basically $10 a piece. That's enough to cover a pumpkin, you know, because they at the pumpkin patch they get goes by weight. I don't know how much they charge per weight, so it's not like going to a Kroger or somewhere like that, and it's $4.99 or $7.99, $10.99 for a pumpkin. You know, the pumpkin patch, you go out and it's not a patch. They just put them out. They pick them somewhere else and they bring them in overnight like this, and they lay them out all over the field. So you just walk around and make it look like the kids are looking through all the fields to find the pumpkin through the pumpkin patch, but they just set them out there. And they got like a little hay ride, a little tractor with the little hay in the back of this stuff. So that's nice for the grandbabies and the kids like that. They got like a little bouncy park, kind of stills. They've updated a little bit more. They got some bounce park with the bungee cords, so they can bounce off of a trampoline, kind of go up and spin. Got rock climbing wall. And they take an old bulldozer, a backhoe. It's got the little claw piece in it, and they made it look like a dinosaur down the neck piece and the mouth. And they made the bucket into a claw for the mouth of the dinosaur. And once an hour or so, they feed it. So they put a couple pumpkins in there in the mouth of the thing and crush it like that, make it look like they're feeding the dinosaur, stuff like that. You know, the kids love it. And like I said, it's spend the day with the grandbabies and my wife and my kids. So my youngest is 21, so we got her boyfriend, and the grandbabies, and my other daughter and her 2 babies, and my son and his 2 babies and stuff. So all my kids are there except for 2 of them, so it's not too bad. So we get to spend a day with the kids, the wife, and the grandbabies. So it makes a good day. My wife, she won't let me go live. We're going to go on vacation, so I don't know how she's going to do it. I'm gonna have to throw some lives in on my vacation. I just got to make sure she's not in it, because she doesn't want to be in it, because we're hitting Niagara Falls and going out towards Boston, Massachusetts area. But I'll probably go live when we're at the falls and try to show some of that stuff live. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm not big into history and stuff, so the Boston area for that stuff ain't me, but my wife and her family's from that, so that's for her. But I'll be supportive, and you know, the old colonial houses would probably be neat to see, some of the brick roads and stuff like that. So I mean, it's got its goods and stuff and bad for me being out there, but I'm just not a history buff. I mean, I know Paul Revere, that's where his house is, so the area we're going to walk is his house. Quincy Adams or whatever. And I think someone said 5 of the 76 or more people went to the Otis public school there that signed the Declaration of Independence and stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of history in Boston. They got the shipyard, the Boston Tea Party stuff. Unfortunately, the massacre. We're gonna hit like Salem.
Just ahead, make a U-turn to stay on South State Road 67.
Okay, my map is not updating here. Okay. So we're going to hit like Salem. So witch time of the year, October is the busiest time for witches. So we're going to be seeing that stuff. I guess this is the busiest time of the year for that. And I guess they have something special each day. Now that my map updated here, I can see where I was supposed to turn. I was wondering if throwing U-turn, but it never gave me a turn. That was real good. And they didn't do it very good. They overstacked this bag. So, oh, cool. So it's right here, and my road to go back way to my house is right here. This will work out good. Get the back way into the house. So, thank you guys for stopping through and checking out the channel. Hit the subscribe button. You know, this is a new channel. I do Uber, DoorDash, Uber Eats. I am a firefighter paramedic. I do stuff hanging out with the fire department to go on SWAT calls. Once I get more back in from my recovery from my surgeries, I'll try to do some videos with the fire department. You see there's some bar stuff because I'm downtown when the bars are going on Friday and Saturday night. Like I said, I got some content from a new body cam. I lost my old one, got a new one. I was trying it out last night, but the infrared came on automatically and made everything go to black and white instead of color. So I had some fights there. So I try to video that stuff, you know. I keep out the nasty words and stuff from the officers or different people if I can, or if there's any nudity, I try to flip it out. But some of these people are crazy. They dance to the sirens or just idiots. But got some fighting there last night. There's prior fights and stuff on there. So hit that like button, subscribe. Once we get going, like I said, I'll get this page up and running. We're get some fires. I can't show the SWAT call runs because of the sensitivity of that, and I can't do anything live like that because of obviously, you know, don't want the location of the officers and what's going on. But fires, I'll definitely throw some lives on there, stuff like that once we get those going. Like I said, next week I'm going on vacation, first time in 20 years. So we'll do a live from Niagara Falls. So I think it's going to be an awesome place to see. I've never seen the falls. Everybody's ever known that went there. They say they're beautiful, great place to see. So we're probably do a live from down there. I don't know if we're going to go on the Made of Mist or not yet, but we'll see that. And then, like I said, we'll be over outside of Boston. We'll probably I'll do a live and stuff out in the Boston area or Rhode Island. And coming back the following weekends, we're going to be coming back to New York City. I'm going to stop at the 9/11 War Memorial and go in there and look. I don't know what their protocol is for us in order to video or take pictures in there. I'll have to research that. If they allow me to do some of that, I'll video and stuff in there. And then we're going to go into Jersey for the night. So we're going to hit the Hard Rock Cafe and the boardwalk and stuff. So we'll have I'll try to do some lives and videos from the vacation next week. All right, let's see here. See if we can find this house. 106. So turn around and see which one it is.
PXG says, leave at door. Don't pull up in driveway, be discreet, put the food to the side of the red truck and pull a little away from the house.
All right, let me go drop this food off. I'll be right back, guys. sorry about that. I'm back, guys. Got that dropped off. Delivered there. All right. So Uber, that's the only bad thing on Uber is you have to wait an hour for your tips. That I don't like. They have an hour to update or change your tips and stuff like that. I don't think that's right. Whatever they put on there for a tip is what you should get up front. So the estimate for this trip is $21. And like I said, the tip for this trip would have an hour after delivery for the customer to change the amount of the tip. So they can add or take away. I think they shouldn't be allowed to take away. So expecting, I got the food for them. There, it's 4:51 in the morning. Gotta leave at 10 a.m. So I try to get a few hours of sleep unless $20-$30 run pops up. I'm gonna take it. I mean, money's money. I need it for the bills and vacations and for the grandbabies tomorrow. So something like that pops up, I'm gonna take it. But right now, I'm just gonna head home. 2.5 miles. To go 6 miles, $7. I don't think so. Sorry, I'm gonna move you guys around a little bit here. My phones are crisscrossing each other, so sorry when I do that. I have to put my hand in front of you guys. Phone, not real nice, but unfortunately that's the way it is. I could try to relocate the phone. I don't know if it will be a different bad picture or not if I move this. Let me see here. Yeah, so I definitely would have to have the lights on to get you guys to be able to see it, which is not against the law. But, you know, in order to see, that's the bad thing about nighttime, is being able to see. So that was a good thing where I was sitting, which, like, that one's not too bad. Alright. So that one doesn't hit my face as bad. So, alright, let's go this. Alright, so at least that way it's out of my way when I move and hit the other phone. It's not gonna affect the camera view so bad. So let's see, I'm curious. Like I said, I'm normally heading home and stuff. I'm normally out this time in the morning, but some good runs popped up here at the end. I'm just out of curiosity. I'm looking at DoorDash here. $14, 16 miles away. I don't think so. I do have people on, but the last couple runs were Uber Eats. So let's go to DoorDash, see what we got here. There we go. What we got? Nope, 14 miles from down here in Kentucky Avenue, but not for 14 miles for $9. I don't think so. So we have anything in here? What is very busy? So it's very busy in this one area. It's got peak pay for the next half an hour. How much is the peak promo? $2 extra added to completed every order. And they're supposedly very busy. And then, so you know what? We're just gonna throw it on. We're gonna hit the dash along the way. It's only a half an hour, but we're gonna be heading home. So if something pops up, we'll take it. My DoorDash acceptance rating is down to 53% or something like that. It's the lowest it's ever been. I couldn't keep up the rolling 100 because I take whatever gigs paying me the most. So during the day, before I go on my full-time job, a W-2 job, I'll do GoShare, I'll do Spark, whatever. Which one ever pays the most, that's the one I'm going to take. I set myself up every day to DoorDash from 10:30 to 2 before I go in, but like I said, if it's the other runs picking up, I'll do it. If I try to get to be in the area I'm at to start my dash time, so that way I can start it, and I try to keep pausing it where I can still run my dashes, but that don't always happen, unfortunately. So right now I'm at silver, and I'm at 53%. Somehow 99% completion rate. I don't know how I dropped down at 1%, because I've delivered everything I've ever picked up. I have 2 contract violations now. The first one that's still left on here, should be falling off here any time, but shouldn't be on here at all. It was for late delivery. Actually, both of them are for late deliveries. One is saying I was late, which I wasn't. I actually sent them the picture in showing I wasn't late. I was actually talking to them on the phone when it came through. So and I don't know why they kept that on there, but it gave me a contract violation, and it shouldn't have. And they said they were going to take it off, but they never did. And they're both supposed to be extremely late deliveries. Now the last one is when I triple stack something, and it says 12 minutes late, but it shouldn't be on there. The one of them I was talking to him. Let's see what the last one. Come on. So one says 12 minutes, but I was actually there. But the last one I just got, I disputed it. It was 21 minutes late. But I actually did a triple stack. So one of them had a double pickup on one of them. Actually, 2 of the runs had double pickups, but it was a triple stack. Knight's Way, that's over by me. Nope. So that's how I end up with that violation. But other than that violation, it was pretty good. But I just can't keep up the rolling 100 to stay platinum. I don't take every run. It has to make sense to me to take the run. I normally don't take runs underneath $5. I normally try to do $6 minimum on the runs, but I'll do $5. I have did some that's lower than that, but I literally have to be at the restaurant, sitting there, or right around the corner, or it's an add-on. If it's an add-on, I'm already there, I'm in, and it's $4 and going an extra half a mile or something like that, I'm gonna take their $2 and their $2 tip. Here's the offer again for the burrito for 12 miles. Nope. So Indianapolis it's kind of like a lot of other places, it's oversaturated with drivers. The market's not like it was during COVID. I didn't deliver for food and stuff during COVID. I was actually off on medical leave, so my wife made me stay in the house, having surgeries and stuff, so I wasn't out running. But I heard people that were doing DoorDash and stuff during that time frame made some money, because no one was going out. They were the only ones out getting people's food, dropping them off, making this contactless delivery, and they were cleaning up. So kind of wish I was out doing that then. But now it's not as like that. So, and people are like, I'm not taking a run unless it's paying $2 plus a mile. Okay, I love $2 plus a mile. Yes, we do get them. Not all the time, but we do get the $2 plus a mile deliveries. But not all the time. Indianapolis is an oversaturated market. I look at it this way. I have a 4-cylinder car. It's a little 1.9 turbo. It's an Equinox. So it's good on fuel. It's all-wheel drive. So when the snow or anything hits, I get around 420 miles or less right in that area on a full tank of gas. So I do good on gas. If I get $1 a mile or more, I'm happy. I'm not gonna take some of these 10, 12, 14 mile deliveries. The last time my acceptance rates got a little bit lower, but it was only like at 70. I flipped over and did earn by time. Tried to earn by time on the DoorDash, and a lot of people said it's no good. You always get the junk runs. It ain't worth it. I've seen a little bit of both. Some of my best runs when we got the new tier system was when I was actually gold. I got some of my best tips and best runs when I was a gold member. Courtyard downtown, 10 miles. I'd like to take it, but I don't know if it's going to let me get that far. If no one's taken it yet, I'll take it. But I'd have to get my live for a person in here. There it goes. It's just I'm not close to downtown. So my acceptance rate was at the 70, so I did the earn by time. And I mean, yeah, it's not bad because you're getting kind of paid for everything you do. Another one downtown, a little bit farther away. So it's nice. But Indianapolis ain't like California where they got the Prop 22, and ain't like New York where they have the higher pay. So here it's like $11.22 or 11 something like that for dash by time, earn by time. Every now and then it'll go up to $13.75. I think the highest I've ever seen it here is like $15.75. The highest I've ever seen it for that, and that's because it had like promo stuff going on. Other than that, it's only like 11, 12 bucks. So not so great. But I was doing it because I was like, you know what? If I'm don't want my acceptance rate to go any lower than that 70 mark, I need to get it back up so I can stay gold, or it was like 68 and stuff to get back up to the gold area, try to get back to platinum. I was like, I got to take some of these runs. So, and I know they would get some cheap runs, but I was like, at least this way I get something. So I get paid. And I actually got some good runs. I picked up one run right there close, around the corner, half a mile, picked it up and took it from the west side, semi-west side of the city, to the far east side, like 12 miles away. I didn't care because I'm doing earn by time. I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm getting paid the whole time I'm there. I went and dropped it off. Got my earn by time, was like $8 or something like that for the base pay for the earn by time, and there was a $14 tip on it. So yes, you can get some decent tips on earn by time. That one had a $14 tip on it. I was like, all right, cool. As soon as I dropped that off, it dinged me for Rise and Shine restaurant, which is kind of like the restaurant I just delivered from the other side of the city. Picked it up right there and took it literally back to the opposite side of the city, literally half a mile from that restaurant. Now that restaurant is almost identical to the one I just delivered from. So I was like, okay. I picked it up, took it back, so I knew I was going to make around $7-8 for earn my time on that one. Got over there and dropped it off, and that guy had a $10 tip on there. So I had $24 in 2 runs going from opposite sides of the cities, the restaurant, the same type of restaurant right there beside each other. And they actually just opened up the Rise and Shine down the street from where he was at, but they didn't have it set up for deliveries, I guess. Or he could have got it there, but I wasn't mad. I took his money. But it was easy cash. But I have got a $14 and $10 tip. Like I said, on Earn My Time, I have got some good tip money on there. Alright, so downtown Indianapolis starting to get busy going to the airport. I'm like 5 miles away from the downtown. I couldn't jump on the interstate because they're under construction. They got them down to 1 lane. I need to go home and get some rest, but I like that money. I'm not tired yet. DoorDash ain't popping off. I ain't getting no Uber Eats, but $15 to $23 is what's popping up off of these downtown runs to the airport. Like I said, the only bad thing is I normally don't do the live with Uber passengers. I could, I mean, nothing illegal. Say they know my video. I tell them that it's told to them before I pick them up. It's on the car before they get in. It says there's audio video recordings because of the dash cam and stuff like that. Out of courtesy, I haven't did a live with anybody in the car. So now I've had some people act kind of foolish, like singing and stuff like that. I've had people argue and stuff. I've never pulled the dash cam because I didn't have my YouTube page going in. So now that I have that, I may pull. I doubt if I would go live when they're fighting and arguing and screaming, but I'm gonna maybe hit the record button on my phone along with the pull the dash cam to see what the dash cam picks up. I don't have an extra little camera running, sitting behind my head to hit more just the backseat passengers and stuff like that. It's just sitting up in the front, so it kind of picks it up a little bit in the back and what they look like and stuff, and the audio. I guess one day I'm gonna have to pull the car just to see how it actually looks on recording and sounds. I do have another dash cam that's in my center console. The clip broke on it, and that one I really liked because it has Wi-Fi built into it, so it actually, I could pull it up on my phone and see live, looking at my phone where my dash cam was going, and you're able to download off your phone to the cloud and stuff like that to pull the videos. And I think you're able to do an actual live feed from it, so I'm gonna have to check into that, get that clip kind of fixed where I can get that one back up, because it had a bigger screen on it and does better options. I did buy a GoPro. I have one of those now. Hello. I'm sorry I can't see. So it's Medusa. Hello. Thank you for stopping through. Sorry, the phone's a little bit away. It's a small print, and I'm gonna have cataract surgery and back from vacation in 3 weeks on this right eye to get rid of that cloudiness. But so if you do put a comment down, I don't see it, I apologize. But I bought a GoPro and I tried it out once. I guess we can hook it up and you can go live with the GoPro on YouTube, and you can do live. The only bad thing is you can't see any of the chat stuff on that or do anything, but it does broadcast it live on the YouTube channel. So I figured if I did that again, I can set it up. My car has internet stuff in it, so I can go off my phone and I can use my phone to kind of see the messages like that. But I also have on my radio, I can fit the screen, but I can't see it so good because it's so small print. 4 miles away, Omni Severance. See, I want to take one of these hotels. Where would you use it at? The GoPro and stuff like that. I use them in my car. I record deliveries. I do. All my deliveries get recorded. For customer safety and for my safety, because unfortunately customers lie. They get mad. I normally don't do intoxicated people, but I've had people come out with dogs and stuff like that. Picked up at the airport, and I told them, by law, you're only allowed to ask them 2 questions regarding service animals. One, you can ask them, is that a service animal? It's a yes or no question. You can't ask them anything else but specific likes. But you can ask them, hey, is that a service animal? If they say yes, you have to take them at their word. They do not have to show you documentation. The animal or dog does not have to have a vest on that says service animal. People think that they do. They don't have to. It doesn't have. They don't have to show you the paper that shows they've been registered as a service animal and stuff like that. They're not required to, and you can't ask them for that. All you can do is ask them if it's a service animal. If they say yes, then it's technically it is. The other question you can ask them is, what service does that service animal provide? This is where a lot of people don't understand and get confused and get mad. And I had one, picked them up at the airport, and it didn't look like a service animal, but they said it was. And I asked them what service it performed, and they looked at me and they looked at their teenage daughter and said, well, tell him what it is. What service? She goes, it's for me, for my emotional. When I get emotional, I have an emotional support animal. I said, you said the word right there. It's an emotional support animal. It's not a service animal. An emotional support animal is not a service animal under by ADA law regulations. So it has to perform a service. That service can be anything from knowing to tell you to sit down when your heart racing, you're maybe having a seizure coming on, your blood sugar is too low and they can sense that and they're trying to get you to sit down so you don't pass out. It can even be them going and picking up their dog, retrieving a pill bottle off the counter and bringing it to you. That's a service. That's where the service animal comes in. Emotional support is not a service animal. Do you lay anything down when someone gets in your car with an animal? Yes. I do not take regular pet runs. I have Uber Pet off. But by law, I have to take a service animal. So if they tell me it's a service animal and say they tell me that it actually performs a service, tells me that when their sugar is getting low or does something, not an emotional support animal. Most service animals are very well behaved. They're very calm. You don't pet them. you know, they're not run around, they're not hyper. But my car has leather seats in them, so I have a little blanket that I can put on the back for on the seat. So if they're sitting in the seat, that way their nails don't get and tear up my leather. My floorboards and things like that, all I have protective matting on the floorboards in the front, the back, and the very back where the luggage and stuff goes in the back of the seat. So if I lay them flat, it's all got liners on that protects everything on those. But yeah, I would put something down just to protect my car. I've never had any of them ever get sick or have an accident in the car. So, and like I said, a true service animal is normally well behaved, and the owners know how to take care of it. I don't like dealing with drunks. If they're walking out to my car and they're too intoxicated and can't walk, I ain't even unlocking the door. I'm just going to cancel the ride and go on, tell them to get a different one. I don't deal with them. If they get in my car, they feel like they're entitled. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. I'm paying for this and this and this and this. No, homie, don't play that. I'll say, you need to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Let me get you home, or we'll just go ahead and end this ride now, and you can get your new car. I don't play those games, so they can be respectful, or they can get them a new ride. A lot of people think that's being rude, but it's your car, and just because they're paying for your service doesn't mean they get to be an ass to you and tell you everything. I had a guy tell me, like, I sit there and say, I know where I'm going. I'm going an easy, simple route. And he's like, you need to make sure you go this way, turn here and here, this. I was like, sir, that's exactly, I know where I'm going. I don't even need the map. I know exactly where I'm going. I'll get you there. And he's like, well, I'm telling you, you're going to follow me. You're going to do this. Why'd you slow down? Go around that car. And I was like, look, dude, if you want to drive that bad, then you should have drove, but you're intoxicated. Sit back, enjoy the ride, or I'm kicking your ass out. And he was like, you can't kick me out of the car. And I was like, and he kept going off. And you know what? I pulled over, ended the ride, told him to get out. He wanted to try to fight. I said, dude, don't make me get out. So I got out of the car. He gets his phone. This guy stole me out of the car because, and I said, because you're an asshole. I'm going to let Uber know that. I care less, sir. It's all video recorded anyway. So I got them what you did to me. So I'm kicking you out because you're an asshole. Get out of my car. Don't make me throw you out. I will physically grab you and toss your ass out. We don't play this entitled shit in my car. You know, this ain't driving Miss Daisy and stuff like that. You're not my master or nothing like that. But some of them think that way. But like I said, it's Ron with Indy Gig Life. Smash the like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. This is a new channel. Thank you for the ones that stopped through and seen it. Listen, hit the subscribe button. I'll have contents coming back out. Like I said, I do fire, EMS, SWAT medic. So I'll do runs downtown with the bars, with the law enforcement. So I'll get some fights on there from the bars out front. I'll throw those videos on there. I think there's one on there already where we locked up 3 girls, and a theft of one where they got in a fight. I got a fight from last night. Didn't get too good because none of the fights got going. As soon as they got going, they kind of got broken up. But I'm editing a new video now because my new body cam, the infrared came on. So when the infrared comes on, it makes the go from a color video to a black and white video. But I was recording with my phone too, so I'm gonna kind of compare them out and probably use the phone footage for have it color. I do DoorDash, I do Uber, I do GoShare, which is Spark, I do deliveries, I do people. If it pays money, I'll do it as long as it's legal and it's worth my time. But I would greatly appreciate this if you subscribe to my channel and help me get it up and going. I know it's not easy. So this time of night, like I said, I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's going on 5:20 right now. I know a lot of people this time of the day that's probably on YouTube are coming from overseas or on the West Coast, because you got 3 hours time difference, you know. So for you guys, it's 2:20 in the morning. So you guys, I think if your bar is closed at 3 in the morning in California and stuff, like it is here, ooh, big hope, miss it. And if it is, then you're finishing up, getting ready to do your last runs of the night for their drunk people and stuff like that. But thanks for stopping through. I greatly appreciate it. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so when I do go live, you do it. I'm getting ready to go on vacation, so I'm gonna get some lives from Niagara Falls on there next week. We'll get some pictures of Salem up in Massachusetts. Like I said, we'll get some good pictures of Niagara Falls. I'm gonna be in New York City the following weekend after that, 9/11 Memorial stuff. So smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification, and we're gonna see you guys on the next one. So I'm getting ready to end this because I'm heading home. I'm almost home now. So we're gonna go get a good 4 hours sleep before I take the grandbabies and family to the pumpkin patch. So thank you for stopping, dude. This is Ron with Indy Gig Life. You guys have a great day. Talk to you guys later.